Hello, Diana, we cannot hear you.
Ah, welcome! I'm Diana Brown. With me is
Dan Wilson, and together we are
Bingewatch.
Bingewatch.
And we are coming to you live today from the virtual Pittsburgh Fringe Festival. Let's give a big shout out to the Pittsburgh Fringe.
Shout out!
Yes! We want to celebrate the three individuals that make the Fringe possible. The Fringe is a completely volunteer-run organization, and they didn't charge artists anything to submit to be a part of the Fringe this year. So I want to shout out to Shayla, Emily, and Michael for making all this happen. Yes!
Shayla, Emily, Michael!
We also encourage you, as you're watching, to donate to the Fringe so that they can keep this wonderful endeavor going. And you can donate to them on Venmo at P as in Paul, G as in good, H as in happy, Fringe. PGH Fringe on Venmo. Give them a tip. Let them know you love them and that you appreciate them supporting independent artists like ourselves.
Fantastic. Thank you, Diana.
I thank you.
Well, no, I thank you. And we both thank the Fringe. So we've already got some things happening in chat. We've been asking folks to let us know, what are the shows you're currently streaming? What are you watching? What do you love to watch? Because we're going to take two of those shows and we're going to mash them together into a brand new show. Now, we've got some interesting options down here available. We've got The Masked Singer. We've got Leverage, The Conners, The New DuckTales, Drag Race, Young Rock, the entire NBS legal drama Backwards. I don't really know what that means, but I love the idea of a backwards legal drama. So a few of these, I can rattle off what I know about them, Diana. I know we've got The Masked Singer, reality show TV competition about hidden celebrities singing behind outrageous costumes. Leverage is apparently about a group of con artists that steal from the evil corporate white-collar CEOs. So kind of a modern-day Robin Hood. It's kind of what I'm getting from that. The Conners, which was Roseanne, before Roseanne did the thing that got it to be just The Conners. The New DuckTales, which was, until Scrooge McDuck did the thing that then made it The New DuckTales. RuPaul's Drag Race, we've played with in the past. And I don't really know Young Rock.
Ooh, I don't know Young Rock either. I'm gonna give it a gander here. Oh, someone else just popped something in. It was Bull with Michael Weatherly. Oh, okay.
So we have a lot of possibilities here to go ahead and take two from.
We also have been requesting folks to give us ideas in the Facebook throughout the week.
In the Facebook, you went on the Facebook. Is that what the Instagrams and the Teddygrams and the
interwebs and the Twitter doos?
Okay, fantastic.
Yes, indeedly. So we are going to take two of these shows, mash them together, and make a whole new show. So Dan, what are you leaning into?
Since we actually got a description of Leverage, I'm kind of liking the idea of a modern day corporate Robin Hood, folks sticking it to the man kind of tale. So I'm going to go with Leverage as my selection.
Oh, okay. I love that. I think I am leaning into The Masked Singer.
Alrighty. So in that case, welcome.
Which I know nothing about, by the way.
I've seen little clips of it. I know enough about the hype. But so we will now tell our tale about cartoonishly costumed CEOs swindling Robin Hood type individuals in a show that we call Robin Maskless.
Yeah, that Jenny McCarthy. Spring Break, yeah. MTV, yeah. I've heard it all before. Yeah, okay. Phone down.
Phone down. We've been robbed, Barbara. We have been swindled. We have been millions gone. Our shareholders are going to be furious.
Okay, I'm working to spin this into a positive right now. The
I'm
positive.
seeing the wheels spinning in your brain.
I'm working on the positive, and the positive isn't coming, and I am the queen of positive spin.
We don't know how it happened, is the thing. It was sitting there in the bank account. It was there this morning. Accounting said everything was fine. And then by lunch, we barely have enough to pay our ground level employees, but our entire executive salary. What am I thinking? No, we can flip this.
I was about to say, we can pay the executive salaries and furlough the ground level employees.
Yes, we can do it in the guise of pandemic preparation.
Yes.
That we're not doing it to save money, we're doing it to ensure their safety. So we'll just put everyone off without pay for about, this pandemic will be over in like what? It's March 2020, like a month maybe, right?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Great. So we'll just furlough them for a month. And by that point, we'll be able to regather our inventory and just get back in the flow.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay, Barbara, I think.
Because, I have that trip to Barbados, and you loan me your private yacht, and we can just take that yacht and go to Barbados. As long as we avoid, any marooned cruise ships, we'll be okay. Am I heartless? Because I'm feeling a little heartless right now.
Barbara, how could you be heartless? You have the biggest heart for our investors I know of. You care so much about their ability to make money and to profit from their generosity in investing in us.
I heart the people with money so much. Yesterday I was talking to one of my family members who haven't done quite as well. A cousin. No one really close. I'm not even sure we're related by blood, which makes me feel better. But they told me they were budgeting.
Like making a spreadsheet.
That's what I said. And they said, no, they were deciding whether or not to put the meat in the chili this week. And I said, are you going vegan? And they said, no, I can't afford the meat.
Can't afford the meat. I mean, come on. It's not that much for, I get sirloin at an amazing rate from my personal butcher.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's the thing is like if you just know where to go, you can find folks who will grow the beef, cut it for you, they'll even cook it for you. And really, when you boil it down, it's dollars on the 100 for your meat.
Oh,
it's not that bad at all.
Yeah. I mean, there are times that I wake up in the middle of the night with this pulsing sensation that I am putting nothing good into the world and taking from those who work so hard. And then I get up and I have a 20-year-old scotch and I stroke some of my finer jewelry and I visit my shoe closet where I've spent countless millions on Louboutins, and I feel better.
That's good. You should feel better.
Thanks.
Because you've worked hard to be where you are, and you deserve everything you have.
I'm getting a, oh no.
You're getting an oh no?
Well, we forgot. We're sponsoring a competition. Singers.
It's a PR stunt. It's nothing. We'll just put it off for a month.
Yeah,
like
it's only
else.
A month, right? I mean, obviously, this is going to impact us in a big way. But the people we're laying off, the hopeful singers out there that are warming up their voices as we speak, it's not going to have a negative impact on them.
In fact, I'll send an email out to all staff advising them of some good money managers to help them get through it.
Oh, send them the ones that cost the most because they are truly the best.
You get what you pay for.
Indeed you do.
We've stuck it to them. And now, the money we've taken won't be enough to cover everyone's needs for the next who knows how long.
All right. Situation seems to be somewhat clear in that we're going to have to pull a bigger job in these current circumstances, March 2020. It's a very unusual time.
It is. But I have an idea.
Of course you do.
The company's hosting this PR stunt.
Right.
This singing competition.
Right.
What better way to get inside to not just take their money, but take their branding as well. Use their platform to spread our message of equality for the people. And they'll never know who we are because we'll be masked.
I like this.
Hidden contestants. You can sing, right?
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say I can sing. I would say I have sung.
Well, I think you're going to sing again, but you're going to sing for the people this time.
You yourself sing, right?
Well, I mean, I sing in the shower sometimes, but...
That's where I do my best singing. Do you think we could do it in the shower? No, that
together,
sounds...
I didn't think, Sharon, that you thought of me that way.
Roland.
Oh, you just meant in general. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
No, Roland, back right on up. Back up.
Just...
I like it when you back up. I'm sorry. I mean, what I mean is... No, that's what I meant. I mean it. I really have wanted. I mean, there are times that I see you bent over your keyboard, programming things, and stealing money from those who have too much and giving it to those who have so little. And I look at the arch of your back and the curve of your behind, and I think in another life we might be more to one another than... Well, what are we really?
Sharon, I got involved in all this to stick it to the man, but I never thought in a million years you might want me to stick it to you.
You know what I love most about you is your blatant American sayings and your inability to couch your thoughts.
I thought it was a clever turn of phrase, Sharon. I just feel the time for being timid has passed. We are international criminals now. We should be the dangerous rogues that the world thinks we are.
I've always wanted to be a rogue. As a child reading The Scarlet Pimpernel, I thought, that is who I want to be. And then, of course, Robin Hood. And now here we are.
We need masks. Hold on, Sharon, hold on.
All right. Well, they're giving them out up the street at the hardware store. Oh, you mean ones that cover all of our features, not just this part?
I think, Sharon, I've got just the thing.
Oh my God.
The Scarlet Pimpernel was a symbol for a generation.
Was.
Of those who, like us, rose up against the powers that be and took what was rightfully theirs, the fruit of their own labor.
Oh my God.
Perhaps we could become something similar.
I didn't think you were possible. Didn't think it was at all possible for you to become even more dashing, daring, and handsome. Your eyes are like two sapphires shining at me and only for me.
Sharon.
Yes.
The only treasure I really want is you. The rest we can and must give away to those who need it, especially the employees of the corporation who are now being cast out on the street to preserve corporate profits. If I walk out of this with nothing but your hand, I will have been the richest man in the world.
I'll be walking out of this with even less because I've already given you my heart.
My heart combined with yours, your heart combined with mine.
But I think we've just settled something.
Pardon me?
We've just settled something.
What's that?
I'm going to get on that panel next to Jenny McCarthy, and you.
I'll be the masked singer.
That's right.
I'll sing for you, Sharon. It'll give me the strength I need.
R. May I call you R?
Please do.
When you're up there singing and you hit that high note and back down to that very, very low note, make sure you're looking at me.
I shall. Yes.
Yes. What do you mean I'm laid off?
Well, I'm terribly sorry, but there's just not the work right now because of the pandemic. But don't worry, you're not fired. It's just temporary for
Oh,
now.
hell's bells! I can't take a week off. I don't know about you, but I live paycheck to paycheck.
Well,
And I'm
that's
proud
not
of
my
my
fault that
family
you
and I'm
can't
proud
manage
of
your money.
myself, but oh, hell, I spoke over you. Go on.
No, I was just saying that it's not the company's fault if you can't manage your money. We offer a competitive salary for the kind of work that you do.
The kind of work that I do? Good Lord, your statement was redolent with your disdain for the average working person. And don't look at me like that. What, you're surprised I know the meaning of the word redolent?
Well, you said it, not me.
I'll tell you what.
Grace.
My mother taught English at the local community college, and my father was a minister, which means he went a long way in college. I am not from whatever it is in your mind, but I'll tell you this. I work an honest day and I'm proud of it.
Well, I'm glad, but I have another 50 people to see today about this, and I really can't spend a whole lot more time with your grievances.
I have one
Now,
more question for you, sir.
yes, Grace?
Your executive director of marketing, who you just loaned your yacht to, who just sailed the hell off to Barbados, the fuel alone to motor that damn boat would cover the salaries of everyone that you furloughed.
Grace, I am not here to discuss the finer points of the market society to you. The
I
fact of the
am.
matter is, the work that some individuals do in this company is simply worth more than the work done by others. And the kind of intellectual capacity, the kind of experience that is required to steer a ship of this size, if you will, his compensation is market standard fare. Now, if you don't like that, you can always go and form your own company and compete in the market with the rest of us. But until then, your services are not needed for at least the next few weeks.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep an eye on you.
Grace, I am just the messenger here. I don't make policy, it's simply my job to communicate it to you.
Tonight, when you go home, and you slip off those Italian loafers that, by the way, they're very nice and shiny,
Oh, thank you very much.
and that Brioni suit, surprised I can recognize a designer? When you slip out of those things and slip into your Versace robe and your Adidas tracksuit, collaboration, of course, with Givenchy, what you gonna be thinking about?
Not you, Grace.
Yeah.
Since we're having what I believe is called straight talk, I will not be thinking about you, nor the other 49 people I will talk to after you, nor the 15 I talked to before I saw you today. I cannot. We are in the midst of an unprecedented global catastrophe. We're all in the same boat. Some
No.
are just on higher decks than the others.
Yeah, well, I'm clearly in steerage and this ship might be going down. I see something on the horizon, and I'd rename this ship, as you want to call it, the Titanic. Very, very few people got out of that one alive.
Well, those that did were smart enough to buy first-class tickets. All right, yeah, look, just get the judges in here as soon as you can. We just need to go ahead and get the show on the road. Yeah, I realize we're using scab labor instead of technicians, but it's all that's available. But we didn't have the budget to get the normal technicians. We have to use the folks from the local community college. It's lights and camera are lights and camera. You know, it isn't
Hello.
like a highly
Hi.
skilled field.
I'm doing my best to set up the equipment, but I've only learned how to wire certain things. A Betacam. I can connect two PCs together and get them to talk to each other, and I know how to change LED lights. That's it.
Look, I'm sorry. Your name is
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not that important, but it's Sandy.
Sandy. Sandy. Look, Sandy. If you see a cable and you see a port and they fit, just plug them into each other. It'll be fine. It'll be
Oh,
fine.
that could be catastrophic.
Look, can I get back to you in a minute? Yeah, we'll just deal with it. That's what we're paying you for. Deal
Uh,
with it. Thank you.
I had a question. Could you just stay 6 to 20 feet away from me? We're unclear on whether mask wearing is efficacious, but could you provide some for us at this juncture?
We'll make sure that the masks are being handled. For now, we've got hand sanitizer everywhere. And near as we can tell, as long as you don't touch your face and use hand sanitizer, you should be fine. So don't even worry about it. It isn't like this thing is airborne.
We don't really know, do we?
No, we don't actually know, but by all metrics, we can tell that washing your hands is really all we need to do to take care of
But you know,
ourselves.
you're going to have people singing.
Well, yeah, but it's a singing contest. I mean, that's
And
kind of what we do here.
I think anything that comes from inside one's body, leaving one's body, is probably not a good thing at this juncture for other people to be in the general vicinity thereof.
Sandy, are you a doctor? Are you a doctor, Sandy? Sandy, do you have a medical degree? Sandy, do you have a practice with patients? Sandy, do you have insurance companies backing you?
You're
Sandy,
becoming
do you have a
redundant, sir.
Maserati?
I've never met you before.
No, you haven't. You are a community college technician who we have brought on as an intern for life experience.
You called me a technician. Normally they call me a helper, so this is a step up for me.
This is a huge step up for you.
I'm excited. You remind me of someone. Oh God, my uncle. I miss him.
I'm sorry for your loss, Sandy.
Thank you.
But
Do you
I'm
think you
sorry
could
that we
maybe?
are currently running behind schedule.
I
and the
need some
competition is starting
advice.
in 10 minutes. What?
I need advice. Should I stick it out at the junior college another year, or should I go ahead and transfer to the 4-year college? Because I have goals. I want to become an executive at a large company where I can help other people and make the world better. What would you do?
I would focus on your short-term goals. And your
Oh,
short-term goals right now is to find a cable and find a port that fit with each other, put them together, and get the cameras rolling and the lights on so we can do this fundraiser, so we can maybe hire back a few people at the company.
I see what you're doing. You're using my technical work right now as a metaphor for the mental conundrum that I'm having. You're saying take the cable that is my current situation at the junior college and connect it directly into the 4-year college system. You are like my
Sure.
uncle. I mean, I feel
Sure.
like asking you, how Aunt Beatrice is because you are so much like him.
That's touching. That really
Ah,
is. Now look,
you want
Sally,
some water? Oh, wait, maybe we're not supposed to share right now considering the whole.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter because I don't really want to put my mouth on things that your mouth has been on, regardless of any kind of pandemic thing going on.
Are
Look,
you saying that
Sandra,
if we weren't in the middle of a pandemic, I guess that's what they're calling it, you wouldn't want to put your mouth on anything my mouth? That's insulting.
look, Cecily, I don't mean to be insulting. I just want to make sure that we
Sandy.
get this thing up and running.
It's Sandy. My name is Sandy.
Right. Sorry, Andy.
Sandy!
Regardless, what?
What is the name of the corporation sponsoring all of this?
ExecuPro.
I thought y'all were cool, but because arts are a great thing and you're supporting them, but now I'm starting to realize you're terrible.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take this cable and plug it into that port myself because we
Don't
haven't
do
got
that
time.
because that is not wired properly. It's not grounded and you could electrocute yourself.
Then you do it.
You're asking me to electrocute myself.
I'm asking you to do the job that we have, okay, not hired, that we have assigned to you. Now, if this cable's not safe for that port, then find the one that is. But the important thing is do it in the next 6 minutes before the show starts.
I know more about all this than you do, don't I?
You know more about the technical aspect, which is why we have brought you on board.
You're panicked about this not going well.
Of course I am. The entire world is going to watch this today. It's going to go out across. It's being broadcast on YouTube, which, as we know, is the most prestigious way of communicating corporate information there is. Jimmy Kimmel uses it, for crying out loud.
I think most people are watching CNN right now or whatever news source they favor. I know my grandpa's watching Fox, but I don't like to talk about that.
Look, Sasha.
Sandy!
I don't care.
Like the dog, Sandy. And frankly, I think you'd probably treat a dog better than you're treating me. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go find some cable, and I'm going to stick it somewhere. I'm going to stick that cable somewhere.
Are you being cute, Sasha? Because it's not cute. It's not cute at all.
It's Sandy!
Hi.
Hello. You look great. You warmed up the pipes?
Yeah, I think I'm ready for this.
Excellent.
No one knows. Everyone thinks I'm somebody else. It's working out better than I could have hoped for.
I've got to know. What's it like to be flying under the radar, to be someone other than who you are? How does it feel?
Feels like flying. It feels by not being myself, I can finally for the first time truly be myself, you know?
I like that.
Like this has somehow become the real me.
All right. Got to go get in position next to Miss Jenny McCarthy. But I'll tell you what.
Yeah, Sharon?
I know you'll be singing just for me. But you have to share your brilliance with the whole world now. You belong to everyone now.
I always belong to you. And I will sing a song tonight that will rise to people's wrath against the corporations, the very ones that fund this show. I will spread our word of equality and justice and economic opportunity. They think I'm going to sing an old 50s doo-wop song.
But you're not.
No.
While you're doing that, I'm going to be, while they think I'm judging the competition on my console, I will slowly be draining the coffers of the two uppermost executives.
They should have hired Scale.
Indeed. Oh, by the way, I overheard that little tech lady talking. Be very careful not to use a microphone C. She says it's shorting and it could kill you.
That's fine. I sing in the key of D anyways.
I see what you did there. All right.
Sharon,
Break a leg.
I love you. Let's change the world.
I love you.
And that's our show.
Thank you so much for watching. Oh my God, what a privilege to be performing our format at the Pittsburgh Fringe. Thank you to everybody who gave us suggestions today. Once again, thanks to Emily, to Shayla and Michael, the producers of the Fringe.
And for all of our audience and all of you who are checking out, yes, we got romance in the improv. For everyone who saw the show and for folks who are watching it later on down the road, you can always find us on YouTube at Bingewatch Improv, and we'll be seeing you online and in the future.
And those who are watching, please check out the other amazing shows at the Pittsburgh Fringe.
Bye. And we are out.